Okay, I want to I want to talk just briefly. There's not going to be any pictures in this video. I want to cover different um, terms and phrases that you'll see if you start watching hauntings of just houses. You know, the people are telling their story, things that they say. Um, One that I hear over and over and over again, and up until it happened to me, I had no idea how that felt. Was they'll say, I felt like I was being watched. Okay, well, what does that feel like? What does it feel like when you're standing in your house and you feel like somebody's watching you? I couldn't wrap my head around it because they don't give you any kind of an example to go along with that. They just say, I felt like I was being watched. Well, a lot of people don't know what that feels like, and I didn't either until it happened to me. It's happened to me twice. The first time was my first haunting. It I was standing in my kitchen at the sink, and it felt like someone was coming up behind me, um, and it was like a split second before they made contact with me. It went away. It feels like imminent mortal danger, and then it goes away. It's the equivalent of standing on top of a ladder that's leaning against a house, and the ladder falls away, and you're on it. You're going to hit the ground. There's nothing you can do about it, but you don't hit the ground. The ladder goes back up to the house. So I don't know if you can relate to what that feels like. Imminent mortal danger that suddenly just goes away. That doesn't happen. So the second time was during this haunting, which about 4 or 5 days ago. I was shooting a video where I said I'd put my phone back in my sister-in-law, my late sister-in-law's bedroom, and I felt like somebody was coming up behind me, and all the hair stood up. That's another thing that happens. All the hair stands up on the back of your head. I mean, it's a horrible feeling. But that was the second time I had felt it. I felt like somebody was just coming up on me, and if I'd stayed there any longer, they would have made contact with me. So I got out of there. That was the second time I felt it. So it is a very real sensation, but no one ever conveys that to the audience of what that actually feels like. So the examples I gave you, if you can imagine what those feel like, if you've never been in that situation, um, it's like somebody walking up and sticking a gun in your face and cocking the trigger, or cocking the hammer back. Now, I know a lot of people haven't experienced that either. I have. So I know what that feels like. It's terrifying. You think you're about to die, but you don't, you know. Um, so I'll cover some more phrases and terms that you'll hear on haunted documentaries and try to convey to you what that is, what it feels like, what it looks like, um, give you a better idea of what people who are living in a haunted house are going through. I'll talk to you later.